Hi, my name is Maria Aguirre and I'm with the Office of Diversity and Inclusion at SNHU. Every year, the third Monday in January is recognized as Martin Luther King Jr. Day to honor the activist and minister whose accomplishments have continued to inspire generations of Americans. Though efforts to commemorate Dr. King's life began almost immediately after his assassination in 1968, it took almost 20 years before the bill to recognize this as a federal holiday was signed into legislation in 1986. Dr. King sought equality and human rights for African and Black Americans, the economically disadvantaged, and all victims of injustice. He used the power of words and acts of resistance to achieve seemingly impossible goals. During the 13 years of his leadership of the civil rights movement, African Americans achieved more genuine progress toward racial equality in America than the previous 350 years had produced. Dr. King also went on to lead campaigns against poverty, international conflict, and he always regarded his principle that men and women everywhere, regardless of color or creed, are created equal. In 1963, Dr. King was one of the driving forces behind the March of Jobs and Freedom, which is more commonly known as the March on Washington, where he delivered the famous "I Have a Dream" speech that helped inspire the entire nation to take action and advocate for civil rights. The following year, at 35 years old, Martin Luther King Jr. became the youngest person to win the Nobel Peace Prize. This year, on January 18th, we pause in remembrance of a civil rights hero who became the first modern private citizen to be honored with a federal holiday. He is also the only non-president memorialized on the Great Mall in the nation's capital. I leave you with one of my favorite quotes by Dr. King: "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." And as always, resources are provided with this video to continue your learning and exploration.